So 7.5 laps it is for these 3,000 metre competitors. I think the pace looks certainly a lot hotter than we had in the 5Ks this morning. Some good racing it looks like it's going to be here in this age group. Early tempo, it's Remy Gibbs on the outside there from Frankston. On her inside, it's Rachel Jennings. And then sitting behind just them is the Maribyrnong athlete in Puglisi. So they'll be your first 3 leaders. They'll be your 3 leaders on the first lap. Probably looking at about an 80-second lap, I would imagine, first time of asking. But 7.5 laps for this 3,000 metres for women under a 17 final.
So I'm out and about in the Box Hill Athletic Club and also Western A's, 2 of our affiliated clubs with Athletics Victoria. They've got a great presence here, box history. And if you want some information about how to join, head across to the Box Hill marquee or see the wonderful Brenda Cashin over on the back straight representing Western Athletics. They're 2 clubs that accepted an offer to come and have some presence here at the All School. So if you are interested in participating in club activities, or you'd like some more information, head across to Western A's here on the back straight or up into the Box Hill marquee, which is on the eastern part of the track. And thanks to Box Hill, Chris O'Connor and Brenda Cashin from Western A's.
Thanks, Glenn. So going through 800 metres now, and it is Rachel Jennings, Remy Gibbs, Bianca Puglisi, Sophie Coughlin, and also Saskia Lloyd in that front group of 5. The next group of 3 aren't too far off it, and even the last 2 are all within reach. We'll give you a 1K split shortly, but at the moment, leading through in that front pack, we have Jennings and Gibbs, setting a nice tempo at the front for our under-17 girls. Saskia Lloyd in the Wesley colours making a little bit of move there as she gets up into 4th. Bit of to and fro, and the pack has now formed to be a group of 8 again. At the moment, 1K through, and it's going to be a 3:22 pace, so 3:22 pace. That's Sophie Coughlin sitting just behind Rachel Jennings and also Remy Gibbs. So 3:22, first kilometre of our women's under 17 3,000 metres. So as we go through with 4 laps to go, it is Rachel Jennings who doesn't want to let up that inside, running, looking terrific there on the inside. Sitting behind her is Sophie Coughlin. Remy Gibbs is on the outside though of our leader, and 1 out, 1 back. It is Bianca Puglisi of Maribyrnong. Saskia Lloyd just dropped off the tempo there a little bit, and she's going to be joined by Skerry and Hoskins of Hailbury and Melbourne Girls. So with 4 and a bit laps to go, or just under 4 laps to go now. 3.5 laps to go for our leaders. It's a clear group of 4 have picked up the tempo, and then another secondary group of 3 sitting about 40 metres back in this under 17 girls 3,000 metres. Three laps to go. It's still Rachel Jennings piloting our field. 3 distinctive packs have now formed. That second pack, though, of Skerry, Lloyd and Hoskins haven't dropped off the pace too far. It's still only a 40-metre gap back to that group. But at the moment, it's Jennings, Gibbs, Coughlin, and now Puglisi's the one that's starting to fight a little bit as they go through 2 kilometres. So 2 kilometres they're going to hit now, and that is 6 minutes 52. So it's a 3:32 K to follow up from their 3:22 first kilometre. And now we have a little breakaway of 2. But just as soon as I said that, though, Rachel Jennings, the early leader, she didn't let herself drop off. So it is a group of 3. So Jennings, Coughlin and Gibbs. Will these be the 3 to fight out the medals as we have 900 metres remaining? Puglisi's going to have to do a bit of work to get back on, and she might be shortly swamped by that chasing pack of 3. But our lead pack of 3, we've got a new leader on the inside rail, and that is Coughlin of Beacon Hills. So she's on the outside, that is. So Coughlin of Beacon Hills on the outside of Gibbs, and tucked in behind them is Jennings. So 7:36 with 2 laps to go. Puglisi has a little look over her shoulder in 4th, as Skerry and Hoskins make a big move. 7:42 with 2 laps to go, and Lloyd just trails them. So with 600 metres to go, certainly the pace is kicked down, and it's Remy Gibbs, the one that set that tempo. We saw some terrific running from her in cross country throughout the winter and XCR and also the schools championships. And here now she looks to be trying to break Sophie Coughlin and also Rachel Jennings. Remember, top 2 here qualify for Cairns and the Australian All Schools Championships in December, but there's also the Victorian All Schools medals that they are chasing. But Remy Gibbs puts just 3 metres on the 2 at the moment, as they get the bells shortly. So there's going to be 4:50 to go. Gibbs has made a move. It's still not decisive enough yet, though, to burn off, and certainly Jennings looks like she's still going to try to close it. Coughlin looks down and she tries to work a little bit harder. Back to her, Puglisi, and Hoskins is the one making a big move into 5th. So with 300 to go, it's Remy Gibbs. Jennings just won't be shaken. Our leader through the first half lap of this race, Rachel Jennings, has been terrific, and she's fighting on, the St Paul's Anglican athlete. Sophie Coughlin looks now like she's going to make sure she holds on for the bronze medal, but it's at front the interest still sits, and that is Gibbs versus Jennings. With 200 metres remaining, it's 9:38 on the clock. So Remy Gibbs, the Frankston athlete, I think she's home now. With 1:50 to go, she opens up and shows a bit of speed. It's been a gutsy run by Jennings in 2nd, but Remy Gibbs will fly home, and I think here for victory quite comfortably. 10:20, I reckon about 10:15 might be the time she's chasing. But regardless, she's booked herself a ticket to Cairns, and she will be the Victorian All Schools champions. Remy Gibbs will take victory. 7.5 laps of great running. Round of applause, Remy Gibbs, under 17 3,000 metre champion. Terrific running, Rachel Jennings. She'll get second place. Third, been an outstanding run here. She fought with the group for the whole way, Sophie Coughlin. She'll finish third in a tick over 10:30. In fourth place, Charlotte Hoskins will run a massive PB, a 20-second PB for fourth. There, Charlotte Hoskins of Melbourne Girls Grammar School. Skerry comes through next. They've quickly picked up Puglisi in the last couple of laps, and Saskia Lloyd, who was with the early group there, will be also happy with that finish there in 10:45. So terrific runs. National qualifier for this age group, I believe, is just on 11 minutes, so that's some national qualifiers right through the group there, including there at 10:59, maybe 11 minutes there for Zoe Sibley, who just crossed the line. But well done to all of our competitors in the under-17 women's 3,000 metres.